Hey everyone, Raider here. Hope you're all doing great and having an amazing day. It's been over 3 months since I last posted a video on YouTube, and I also haven't been responding to comments, so I wanted to put a quick channel update video out there just to let you all know what's going on and to let you all know that I will be back soon. Thank goodness. I put out a community post, I don't know, about a couple months ago or so, letting you all know that I've been diagnosed with glaucoma, and glaucoma really sucks. They put me on these drops here to start with. I started taking these at night, and it all started with me noticing some pain in my right eye. So they put me on these. They helped for a little bit. It brought my pressure down to like 23, 24. But however, it was not enough. So they ended up putting me on a second drop here that I take these twice a day. So we're trying to fill it out and trying to avoid surgery. You know, that's kind of the end game for the whole glaucoma thing. And in doing so, I was in a lot of pain there the first couple months while we were figuring this treatment stuff out. So I basically took a break from everything, took some time off work, just tried to figure this stuff out with my doctors. And then while I was doing that, I also got diagnosed with progressive myopia. So what's been happening the past few months is that my nearsightedness in my left eye, which is my dominant eye, has been increasing drastically. I went from a minus 3.25 to a minus 550 in the matter of about 3 or 4 weeks. And for those of you not familiar with myopia, that is an unheard of amount of nearsightedness to happen in such a short period of time. So this has all started since my cataract lens replacement surgeries that I had done about 1.5 years ago. Been facing some problems. So what we've been doing is I've been having a lot of different eye appointments, and they basically told me to not stress my eyes at all. So that's why I've pretty much taken a break. You know, without letting any of you know, I just stepped away from the computer, been taking a lot of time off work, just going on the screen for 15, 20 minutes at a time to deal with emergencies and getting offline. But what we've been working through is this. Here, let me move the phone out of the way. Is my doctors have me on a bunch of different prescriptions now for different glasses, for different ranges. And the whole point of this is to reduce the stress on my eyes. And the last 2 or 3 weeks, it's been working. So what we have here is a mix of long-range glasses, up-close glasses for when I'm working on my computers and, you know, doing work and working on videos. So I just got these in like a couple weeks ago. And, you know, I've been increasing my work effort at work, and I'm not noticing a change in my myopia. So I go back to them. I've been seeing the doctor like nonstop. It's actually been pretty ridiculous. So now we have like a month-long break before my next appointment because based on the last one, there was no additional shift, so no additional vision change. So this, you know, I got to tell you guys, I'll level with you. I don't think I've ever been this stressed out and quite honestly, this depressed in like my entire life. It has been really depressing. Like I'll wake up in the morning and I would literally notice vision changes. Like I've had vision loss going from one day to the next. And I got to tell you, that is severely heartbreaking. And I was born with very severe myopia. It's something that runs in my family. So we already kind of got it in for us to begin with, and I've had a retinal detachment in my right eye back when I was 17. So the concern is that that'll happen again in my left eye, you know, because what happens is when your myopia increases, that means the length of your eye front to back is also increasing, which puts a lot of stress on your retina and everything inside of your eye, your ocular nerve and all that stuff. So that's our concern, and that's been my big concern. Thankfully, everything seems to be somewhat stabilized. I have more appointments coming up, but I'm at a point now to where I just can't keep living in this whole depressed state. You know, that's what my problem's been the last couple months. I've been severely depressed because just seeing your vision dissipate like this when I don't have much to work with anyway. I started at a minus 23 myopia. That's what was put inside my eyeball during the cataract lens exchange. So we're talking severe myopia to even start with. And for it to continue to get worse at this rate, which has never happened to me before in my life, definitely put me in a tailwind spin of depression. Just not able to even do anything. I can no longer go on a computer screen. I'm told to not really use my phone much in the early goings of this whole diagnosis. Basically, my whole life was taken away as far as I know my life, you know. So I'm a tech guy, it's what I do, and I do a lot of up-close work, looking at phones and preparing for videos. So I basically had to take a back seat to all this stuff. Thankfully, though, on the plus side, I've been spending a lot of time with my kids, so there is something positive about it. So besides that, I do have this injury on my finger. I might as well just cover everything health-related in one video. I'll be getting this looked at early next month. It took a while to get a specialist lined up, to a dermatologist, to see this, but this is from an injury a couple years ago from a family move, and it looks pretty gnarly when the camera gets it from the side view here. So this needs to be looked at as well. Obviously, this hasn't stopped me from doing YouTube. I'll just throw a Band-Aid on it. You guys have seen this in plenty of my videos recently, or I should say before I took this break. But nonetheless, that'll be getting looked at next month as well. But anyways, let's move these dumb glasses out of the way. I get tired of wearing them, but it is what it is. You know, I do want to wrap this up by apologizing to all of you for not responding to any of the comments. You know, I've just purposely been staying away from my computer screen. I put that one community post out there and I just kind of bounced. You know, I just left it up there to let you guys know that I was alive. And, you know, I'm just powering through some health stuff. So anyways, I just want to let you all know what's going on. I really appreciate all you being so patient with me. And I'm really looking forward to getting back here on YouTube. I miss all of you so much. Like, this is just part of what I do. I've been doing it for 3 years now on this channel. And I just have not been enjoying the past 3 months being away from you all. So I hope you're all doing great. And I really do appreciate all of you. And as always, thanks for watching.